Let's hope I don't encounter same weird problem of yesterday. No, it's working
Data
this
being
time.
sent into my mouth.
Yeah, sure. Okay, it's working, and it is running. Excuse me. Gotta have my background rain sounds. Okay, alright. Everything looks good. Certainly can't complain. Yes, raw stream indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me finalize this druid. Skip campaign. Oh my god, what is with her? What is with her eyebrows? What? It's not the hairstyle. Oh. It's this.
Oh
I was
god,
like,
she looks like Oscar the Grouch from Sesame Street.
yeah, now this is a lot better. I was like, what? Now, where's the special serpent tats that I paid for? Oh, are they only necro? Damn. Okay. Well, makes sense. That'll do. Damn it. There we go. Okay, it's time to test an idea that I had. Hello, Mike. Chris, good to see you. Still haven't gotten your Discord name yet, Mike, but I mean, you could send it whenever. Just in case I missed it, though. I didn't want to miss it, but yeah. Hello, more vodka. Rhythm, welcome. Okay. Let me go pull up some stuff. I hope everybody's doing good today. I'm gonna be testing some weird stuff. If I can. Let me see. Okay, I'm just testing a new extra feature as well. Oh, okay. Trying to set up an easier way to do certain things for myself. Alright, great. How's everybody doing today? Yes, Discord is only for selected individuals, so not everybody gets in. You gotta be one of my top tier supporters. Well, I'm happy that that's the case, my dude. Excuse me. Alright. Let's have a look. This. There we are. I'm gonna be testing something that I planned for season 1. Mostly because I'm chilling and have nothing to do. Don't forget that you guys will actually, and this is actually what you need to do. You actually will need to log in during season 1, yeah? Gonna be kind of crucial for you to do that. You're gonna have to log in before season 1 starts. On July 18th, after the patch drops. No, thank you, Rhythm. And this goes for everyone in chat. You don't ever have to offer me a boost because I never take it. We don't do that here. That's not the Robot Nation way, alright? Please don't ever think about boosting people or things like that. No, Robot Nation, we always do it the hard way. No problem, Subby. Happy to help. Yeah, I normally don't go... Well, I wasn't going to go live in the mornings this week, Shefty, but I have worked out a kind of a schedule. There'll be more updates on that next week. Once I work out, you know, which days I have to do stuff for the fam, things like that, and adjust it so that I make my dad's life easier right now. So, yeah. I'll have more updates for you guys next week. But I'm going to set days where I do work in the mornings, days where I don't, because after all, this is my work. I have to work. Now, most crucial thing, please do like the stream. Alright? You want to become trusted, don't just show up for the streams. Like the streams. The first 100 viewers have the most impact on everybody, on everything that we do. So make sure you like the stream. Make sure you show good support for the stream by sharing. It's all free. It's all free. Even if no one interacts or reads your post, just hitting the share button and sending it somewhere on social media, even if you never use that social media, will help the stream. That's how the YouTube algorithm works. No crypto here for me. I don't believe in crypto at all. So if your card is locked, that sounds like you need to take care of that first, buddy. So make sure you do that. That sounds like a very big safety issue. Take care of your finances first. You can donate in future. But no, I only accept donations via PayPal. Alright, because it's safe and easy. Oh, listen. It's okay, Shefty. If you find it easier to catch me in the mornings, there will be days when I stream in the mornings. I haven't decided yet, Diego. I've got a planner, but I'm going to see how it works out. I'm just testing some weird stuff today. Because I heard the idea of using Pulverize as the main skill together with the Storm Strike. So I'm actually going to test that. Now, vulnerability is the most important. And we're going to have Pulverize, then just the usual stuff, I guess. Okay. And of course, we're probably going to have... Oh, do they use Cyclone Armor? Just the base, yeah? Bulwark will, of course, be the major thing. But why would I use Cyclone Armor, actually? No. I don't need the resistances either. I guess I could use it for Vol, but I already do make people Vol. I'm gonna use it until I get Hurricane. Because Vol is good. And then we'll go down the Debilitating Roar path. So I'll just use Earthen Bulwark temporarily. Then once we get the chance to heal off Debilitating Roar, we'll put that in instead. Because, yeah, I think that'll work more smoothly. Okay. Alright. Let's try it this way. Give me a second to catch up with chat. That's okay, Hankit. But anyone who does, if you want to help out, share the stream. Doesn't matter whether anyone interacts with your post, as long as you share it via the YouTube share button. That's okay, Shefty. Whenever I'm live, right, my profile on YouTube will have a red ring around it that says live. If you click on my profile, it should take you to my main page, and then it'll just take you to wherever I'm live. Yeah, it's what Rena said yesterday. I think Rena put it up in chat. They mentioned the Jara hot chocolate. So the brand is literally called Jara. So Jara. Jara Classic Hot Chocolate. And thank you to everybody who liked the stream already. Alright. The first 100 viewers liking the stream is absolutely crucial to a small streamer. So, since I don't even have 100 viewers, every single one of you counts as the first 100 viewers. If you hit the like button, remember, that's a great way to help your streamer for free. Okay? So you want to help a small-time streamer for free? Hit that like button. Lol, the first level is always so easy. Alright. We can go a little further now. But I need one more skill point to make use of Debilitating Roar for the healing, so I'm gonna ignore that for now. Pulverize is a fairly large AoE. Okay. That's not like too bad. Like, I reckon this is pretty okay. If you make them vulnerable and then pulverize them, it should work, theoretically. So let's see that happen. Okay, I've got my heal. I think I'll take Poison Creeper as well for the immobilize. Yeah, Pulverize actually has a larger AoE than people think. That's pretty nice. I just wonder, like, in these next 2 hours, can this actually work well? No problem. Thank you, Subby. Yes, I'll be on in the evenings, but a bit later because it's Saturday. Yeah, definitely, Mike. Definitely. Now, I hope you enjoy it, buddy. By the way, so sorry, Mike. Don't know if you caught my message earlier, but if you did, don't worry about it. But yeah, I don't know if you sent me your Discord yet, but if you haven't, that's totally okay. You can send it whenever you want. I just want to make sure I didn't miss it. Okay. I think I'm gonna go for that crit chance, because it makes sense, right? That Poison Creeper goes for... like, will boost up crit chance. I could immobilize and then pulverize, especially for elites. I think that'll be a good system, because I'll make them vulnerable, Creeper the elite, and then pulverize them. Oh, the Creeper also attacks on its own. Okay, that's pretty cool. No, Jaren. I only follow official news sources, so I'll only know stuff when Blizzard posts about it. And once they do post about it, I will probably assess the damage and do a video myself on it. So usually whenever there's a major update, I will do a video talking about it, stuff like that, assessing the change for myself. But I only, like, I'm not one of those Blizzard partners. I don't have access to inside information about what's coming. I only get information the same time you guys get information. So what I usually end up posting are my thoughts, stuff like that. Shefty, I don't know where you heard that information, but there's been a lot of YouTubers that spread the incorrect information, okay? This has been a serious problem that I've had to deal with ever since the start of the this preseason. So what I'm going to tell you right now is how it works, okay? And then after that, wherever you heard this information, whichever streamer or YouTuber put out this information, put them... the thing is, right, that is the max bonus you can get, but it's not the maximum XP you can get, okay? And, you know, listen, Shefty, fuck max roll, please. Seriously. Here's the big problem that everybody misunderstands. If you were to fight an enemy 10 levels higher, the base, you would only get the 25 bonus. That is true. 3 levels higher is the maximum bonus. But this is the big misunderstanding. I don't know how they explained it, if it's from them, or I don't know how other YouTubers explained it, because people have said that they came from other YouTubers and stuff like that that talked about this. Listen, I'm going to set the record straight once and for all. Please listen to this, guys. Enemies give bonus XP up to 3 levels higher than you. This is true. That's the maximum bonus XP is 25 or whatever. I don't care what the bonus XP amount is. But if you fight enemies 10 levels higher, the base XP per enemy is boosted. So think about it this way. If you have a base XP of 200, right? 200 with a 25% bonus is 250. All right? But 1000 XP from a monster 10 levels higher with a 25 bonus is 1250. Do you see how that works? Yeah. So you can fight monsters any level above you. That's how power leveling works. And although Robot Nation doesn't participate in power leveling because we don't believe in that, the fact of the matter is that people can power level you. You can be power leveled by a very strong friend, assuming you do not die, because you don't get any XP when you're dead. But a very strong friend can power level you up in mere minutes. In mere minutes. So just be aware of that, because your strong friends can do that for you. It literally does not take long. So this is the big issue, Shefty. Like a lot of people be listening to these websites and doing this and doing that. I don't know, man. Like they don't seem to get the full story, which is the big problem. Then I see everybody trying to level up their character only 3 levels ahead, and they're undergeared by the time they take on any content. Yesterday's PvP should showed y'all. Robot Nation completely wiped out everybody else. And none of us were level 100. We had 2 level 70s, 2 level 90s. It was dumb as fuck. You know? So I am really, yeah. I am really annoyed by that. Well, it does, Brandon. That's why I don't do any power leveling here. I hate that, because either way, I'm testing stuff for the people. You see? Thank you, Shefty, but please, my recommendation is stop helping these people get their information out, okay? Tell everybody they're wrong. Tell everybody not to listen to them, because they do not know what they're talking about. They do not give you the full picture, and that's what I hate. I hate people that do not give players the full picture. Anybody that fails to provide the full information to their players to the best of their knowledge has failed in their duty as a creator, and they are not good people in my opinion. If you ever see a YouTuber spreading misinformation, help them get out of YouTube. People might think I'm taking a very aggressive stance or that I'm trying to kill my competition. No, sorry. I just have good value for people because I want people to have accurate, true information, whatever they do. You know, whatever game they play, it's important. It's important that we know what we're doing. That's why I test so much. That's why I do all these stupid things, because yes, it is dumb. Yes, I am the guy that will be slower than everybody else because I insist on not power leveling. Huh, Asian robot dumb. But I do it because I want to serve the people. To serve and protect is not just a motto for the police. Let me tell you that. Alright, that should be a motto for every single creator out there, because ultimately people are listening to you. People are hearing you. People are trying to advance themselves based on what you are teaching them. You owe them a duty of care. FYI, in business, that's one of the first things we learn. Duty of care, fiduciary responsibility. This may not be finance. This may not be a corporate environment. But you can bet your ass that I'm going to treat it exactly like one because it's important to me. You know? Well, listen, I'm glad you did, because it is literally the biggest myth that I've had to tell people. Everybody always comes to me and says, hey, Robot, I heard that you can only get XP from monsters up to 3 levels higher. It's a waste to fight anything higher. I'm like, brother, are you stupid? There are literally boosting services out there that can get you to level 50 in minutes. Like, homie, come on, man. Like, how would those services function if you could only get XP from monsters 3 levels higher? Like, these people not even, you know, have a brain when they put out this information. It's dumb as fuck. Alright, I have a personal hatred, and I don't mind saying that. I got a personal vendetta against people who spread misinformation. Information must always be accurate. That's my stance. If you start charging the missus, I think Hankit, you are going to die. she's gonna beat your ass, bro. But yeah, Rhythm is absolutely right. That's how people do it. Like, people have literally done that. They will just level up their friends very easily. Now, we don't do that in the Robot Nation, but like I said, it's possible. Boosting services exist. You'd have to be living under a rock to think they don't. So, you know, these people would have to be really, really dumb if they think that, you know, people ain't gonna participate in that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Wild. But again, like I said, you know, that's why it's all about accuracy for me. You know, some people think I'm a little harsh. Some people think I'm a little crazy. I might be. But I'd rather be all that kind of shit and make sure that the people are properly served than to be somebody that doesn't do that. Not my style. I remember that, actually. I remember how many people all talked about that stuff. It's like... But I have to say that out of all the different websites that I've viewed for Diablo, it's funny because somebody actually asked me, do you get your builds from Icy Veins? Because they seem the same, and I explained to them that it wasn't, because like when it comes to Paragon, there's really very little choice. And also, pretty much any creator is probably going to find the optimal pathway and adjust things as needed. But I actually did view the Icy Veins website after that comment, and I actually find most of their stuff to be pretty damn accurate. So if there was one website I had to trust, I'd probably trust Icy Veins over this Max Roll or whatever, because at least the people who talk about Icy Veins don't seem to have the wrong idea, you know what I'm saying?
They've been feeding on my soul.
Shefty, basically the only time you can select enemy level is via Nightmare Dungeons. And the tier of the enemy in the Nightmare Dungeon will always be, sorry, the level of the enemy based on the tier of the Nightmare Dungeon will always be the same. So all you gotta do is just figure out which tier of Nightmare Dungeon you can handle. If your character can handle only up to level 30 Nightmare Dungeons, you should probably stay there. Okay, normal dungeons, the enemies will always scale to you. So that's it. There's no complex system. Just choose the appropriate Nightmare Dungeon tier and you're good to go. That's legit it. That's it. Nothing fancy, nothing special. Okay, so I hope that makes it clear for you. Because you can't, every dungeon that you go to, the enemies will just be at your level. See, these phantoms in this dungeon are all at my level. Because this is a normal dungeon. Normal dungeon, they scale to you. Nightmare Dungeon is just based on the tier of the Nightmare Dungeon. And my advice is always, you should be, when you go into a Nightmare Dungeon, for example, a tier 30, the enemy's level will always be whatever that tier 30 Nightmare Dungeon is. If I recall correctly, level 21 is, a tier 21 Nightmare Dungeon has level 75 enemies, I think. So if 21 is 75, then 26 must be 5 levels higher, so that's level 80. Then you add another 5 levels, so 31 would be 85. It goes on and on and on, so just keep pushing higher and higher until you're good to go. Scaling on dungeons, it just scales to your level, that's it. End of story. Bonemancer does a lot of damage in PvP, but please keep in mind that enemies can absolutely murk you. Like this was seen yesterday in PvP. They will absolutely murk you if you're alone. So you can do the damage, but most characters will be unstoppable and they're not gonna stand there and take your bone spears. Well, good PvP players anyway. Of course, your damage is so high that you can murk most people at level 100, but yeah. It's always advisable to go in with a melee character. Melee characters can engage the enemy, then you just artillery them. And that was a very effective combination for PvP yesterday. Yeah, the best way, as Brandon says, is the highest you can do fastest. Of course, somebody worked out the efficiency, but I think that was to do with item drops. I actually read the article on that. It was more to do with item drops than XP efficiency. So once you can handle tier 40s, your item drops will be best around there because of how quickly you handle them. But beyond that, once you reach level 100, actually normal dungeons yield better uniques. But when it comes to XP, you should just do the highest that you and your friends can handle. Of course, in a party, you should be able to go above and beyond, so yeah. We encountered Butcher last night. It was super fun facing him in a tier 50 plus dungeon. My character was so under level, but me and Kenzo actually got him, so it was nice. I don't know. I haven't decided the night program. I might think about it. Well, I mean, if you don't play with sound on, that's just weird. Anyway, thank you to everybody who's keeping the sound on for my stream, at least. Please make sure that if you guys haven't liked the stream yet, please hit the like button. It's a great way to help your creative for free. The first 100 viewers in the stream have the most impact whenever they hit the like button. If you choose to hit the like button, it tells YouTube that the people who are viewing the stream really enjoy it. So please hit the like button if you haven't already. I'd be very grateful if you did. Alright, it'll just help me in the algorithm so much right now. No, you're not bad at Sorcerer. Even with Ice Shards, which is the best of the best Sorcerer build. Of course the tier 60s are going to be shaky because they are very difficult. Usually I think tier 70s onwards are generally played in parties. Because in tier 60, if I'm not wrong, the enemies are 115? So 15 above max level. If I'm not wrong. And that's no easy feat. People might think it's easy, but it's not. Yeah. So around tier 70s, assuming you're level 100, is roughly when you should be rolling with the parties, and that's why clans, things like that, are very important if you really want to push up. You also kind of gonna need max roll gear. Not easy to obtain. And also, you have to pay attention to the affixes. The affixes are crucial. Because some dungeon affixes will kill you no matter what. Armor Breaker, that's a death sentence. Resource Burn, that's a death sentence. You know, you can't do some dungeons. They're just not designed for people to complete. So far, this is also working well. Holy crap. This is nice. Than I thought. It is possible, but like I said, you have to cherry pick your affixes and be very careful because people will still kill you. Bonemancer can solo because of the insanely high damage. So yes, while it is possible to do that, a lot of those people, I'm pretty sure they don't do those solos on stream. I'm pretty sure they take videos, so they don't show you the fails, do they? Rhythm, please do not discuss that on stream, okay? I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna have to time you out for that. Don't forget, I've got corporate sponsors. Do not talk about buying items for, even if it's in-game gold, whatever, that kind of thing, okay? There is no system for that in Diablo, therefore, technically speaking, we should not have a system for that. So do not mention it. If you want to do it, you want to do private transactions. If I don't hear you talk about it, I'm not going to bother. Please, Robot Nation stays clean of anything that is outside or would be considered outside of the system. Okay? If you want to be a member of the Robot Nation, none of that stuff. Again, corporate sponsors are a thing for me. So anything that is not part of the intended system of a game, do not mention, do not talk about it, pretend it doesn't exist. If you participate in that, alright, I don't want to hear about it. Okay? None of that. And anybody that, you know, does more than one offense on this will be booted from Robot Nation. Because this is we don't participate in these kinds of things. Okay? Keep that in mind. We only ever play games as intended. Nothing outside of what the developers intend. So any kind of marketplace that is literally not part of the game system cannot be talked about, cannot be discussed in this place. Okay, I hope I'm clear on that. Because like I said, very crucial for me and corporate sponsors. No, if they don't have, for example, if a game doesn't have an auction house, if a game requires a secondary marketplace that is not run by Blizzard itself, or if it is not something created by the game's developers, we cannot discuss it because it would effectively be considered against terms of service. It's kind of like how in Darktide there are third-party mods that everybody uses, but they're not officially endorsed by Fat Shark, right? So all of that would fall under, you know, not allowed.
Best armor in the peaks.
Is there a trade chat? Not that I've seen. There isn't a trade channel, dude.
Cool.
That's in Diablo
What
3.
else you got?
The trade function is between players that know each other, right? So you can organize a player trade, but there's no trade channel. Yeah, Diablo 3 there was. But you see, I am very, very strict on this because, like I said, it's not just I'm not sponsored by Blizzard, but I have other corporate sponsors. So, again, I have to be very, very careful. So, if it is in the official, if it is in their main Discord, then fine. I'm not gonna say that, but until there is a trade channel, let's just not talk about it, okay? Because there are a lot of other things that come with that. Okay, I'm just gonna be very clear on this. This has happened with other games. RMT is a very big issue. So if you're trading just for in-game gold or whatever, that's fine. Okay, but until there is a trade channel in the game, yeah, I cannot officially accept it. But anyway, listen, guys. Until I see it in game, all right, I cannot. Hey Johnny, good to see you, by the way. Yeah, I do have a Discord of my own, but it's just for my top supporters to hang out in. So if someone is a top donor or a top channel member, that kind of thing, or they've just been around for a damn long time and always supporting streams, I bring them in. But yeah, like I said again, Discords do not count. So until a function exists in the game, right? I cannot permit discussion of that. And it's not because of Diablo or Blizzard. I don't care about them. It's because of other corporate sponsors. The image that I portray and have always portrayed to my corporate sponsors, for example, other companies like Nexon Korea and whatever, is that I am strictly a streamer that only follows whatever is in the game rules itself. Private trades organized between players, they probably exist because, look, you could just walk up in here. Like, this is just for sake of clarity and why I have to be strict on what is allowed mentioned on my stream and what's not. But basically, I could sit here with the local chat and say, hey, anybody have a great sword or whatever with whatever stats, and technically that could count as a trade chat. But it would still not be an official trade channel within the game, nor would it be an official system within the game. So I'm just very strict on that because, for example, if a game came in without that system, and Blizzard itself, if you look at how they've structured it so that there's account binding on freaking legendaries and uniques so that they cannot be traded left, right, and center, it's clear to me that they don't really want that system in the game, which is why I'm following that rule. But I'm not going to hold you guys back. Like, you guys want to do that, just don't tell me about it. You guys go do it, you know? Yeah, I only need your Discord name, whatever it is, Mike. You can just toss it to me on Instagram. But yeah, basically, you want to do it, you can participate. I don't care. You guys go do whatever you want to do. Just don't mention it on stream. Like I said, as long as I don't hear about it, as long as I don't see it, you know, I close two eyes. Okay? Yep, I am blind. You guys do whatever you want to do. I'll just say, yeah, man, that's great, you know? You can tell me, hey, Asian Robot, I got this amazing sword. I got it, you know? You don't have to tell me how you got it, but you got it, right? So you can do that. You just, you know, I'm just like, can we just keep it clean? No trade chat in the game, just like, we don't know anything, okay? As long as we're clear on that. Like I said, for me, it's all about image. And I don't mind being open with this because the companies know it too. The companies who work with me, they know it too. They know that I talk about this, and they know that I'm gonna tell you guys the same rules. You know, we just keep what we do quiet. As long as we keep it quiet, who's to say anything? You know, they got any evidence? They got any proof? They got no proof? Then it's fine. And it's fine, right? Yeah. So you understand my thinking, right? Simple. Just keep the face clean. As long as the face is clean, I don't care what goes on below the surface. The face is clean. You see? That's how it works. But Johnny, how you been? Johnny Nara's a good old friend of mine. I hope you've been well, man. Welcome, welcome. If the game itself, like, so for example, just for clarity's sake, Boog, if the developers themselves said, this third-party tool is endorsed, talk about it freely on stream. This is the same rule that I had to apply on Darktide, because on Darktide I'm an actual official partner, right? So there are a lot of third-party mods on Darktide. Everybody and their grandmother uses the mods. Thanks, Mike. I'll get you right after stream. Everybody and their grandmother uses the mods, okay? It's no secret. The people I play with use the mods. Like, literally, if you aren't using the mods, you'd have to be, as we say in Asia, you'd have to be bodo, right? But I, as an official partner, don't touch the mods. My game is bare bones, because what I showcase on stream is that this is the game as is, right? So I know the mods exist, but I don't allow discussion of the mods on my stream because they are third party and not endorsed by Fat Shark. So since Fat Shark has made a statement that these are third party and we do not have anything to do with them, as an official partner, I follow the same stance. I'm like, you want to use the mods, just don't tell me about it. I'm blind, I'm deaf. I don't know. You want to use that, you use it, but I just don't facilitate discussion of it on my stream, you know? So same thing, you know? As long as, like, you can do whatever you want. I'm not gonna stop you, I'm not gonna judge you, but let's not discuss it, that's all. We just don't need to bring words about it here. If you hear it from somewhere else, you find out about it from somewhere else, I don't know. Exactly. And again, this is actually what makes companies want to work with me, because they know for a fact that whatever their stance is, I will make sure that it is followed on stream, which is why they know that my stream is very safe. You know, there isn't gonna be some random problem on my stream, because I run a very tight ship. But like I said, all that matters is the face, guys. Face is fine, then we're good. We're good, you know? I'm not gonna have a problem, you're not gonna have a problem. Face is all that matters. What goes below the face, I don't care about, you know? You do what you want to do and have a good time. Okay? So, you understand me, right? Oh damn, that's really rough, Briamhar. Yeah, my dad injured his leg the other day, so I understand. Been a rough week, honestly, for a lot of people, not just for myself. Been a rough week for a lot of people close to me as well, so I understand. You know, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. I won't say I'm not similar in some ways. Yeah, I hope so, man. Gotta always take care of your health. So do be careful, yes? Oh shit, I forgot to do the push-ups. Hang on, wait. I better do them now. Oh, that's rough, Aiden. I hope you get better, buddy. Time to do push-ups. I list 6, but I always end up doing 8 or 9. Gotta increase my power. And also, thank you to everybody who's liked the stream. Remember, the first 100 viewers are the most crucial, so if you hit the like button on the stream, it helps tremendously. Thank you to everybody who did that, alright? You are helping a smaller creator like me get off the ground. No, not in the preseason. I will not be reaching level 100 in the preseason. Mostly because I spent a lot of time just learning stuff, because as a content creator I like to be accurate. I mean, you know how anal I am about that. So yeah, preseason was mostly just for me learning, getting shit right. Excuse me. And once I have it all right, you know, season 1 is probably where I'm gonna push stuff to level 100. I wish I gained strength like that. I'd be the most armored character ever. I can imagine, man. That sounds real bad, Briamhar. My condolences for your suffering. Why would you lose brain cells hitting level 100? You just play the game. You'll get there. Unless there's something I'm missing about level 100 that makes it so special. At that point, your build is done. Well, that's the point of Diablo. You're not supposed to be having fun forever. It's supposed to finish and then come back next season. Developers themselves said as much because that's how Diablo works. This is the way. Give me a moment. I mean, now that I'm here, I think I'll wait a few points, then I'll shift everything here into Hurricane instead. That'll make more sense. I mean, max level will still always be level 100, so yeah. I mean, you can view it whatever way you like, but level 100 is level 100. No. I never use roots or things like that. I just do whatever I feel like. I mean, the game's already mechanical enough, B7. I don't think I need to make it even more mechanical by following the most efficient route. I mean, I've seen videos and articles about that, but I think that anyone who uses a route is a moron. Because you must love machines to do that. Me personally, I'm just like, okay, let's try and have some fun with this. Because once you reach a certain point in the game, and I'm sure you guys will agree, the game itself is already so mechanical. So I'm like, I like to at least add some random elements. Maybe it's my personal taste. But I like to just like, you know, today I'm just going to go this way and see what happens. Because, yeah, sure, there's an efficiency thing, but I'm like, dude, this game's already like boring as fuck. Like, if you were to like follow a set everything, like let's try and limit those factors, because builds are already like pretty much set in stone. Affixes that you're searching for are set in stone, so I try to minimize the mechanical work where I can. Of course, that is not to say, by the way, this is just me being honest, there are hyper efficient routes that you can follow if you really want to. Okay, they do exist. I'm not denying their existence. I'm just saying I find them boring. But I'm just like, ugh. I try to minimize what I follow in game because I'm already following my own planner for stuff and adjusting things along the way. Also, this is working decently in the lower levels, surprisingly.
To purge this evil, but now I can't leave.
Well, I mean, they have to make it kind of slow now because otherwise they're gonna run out of content.
We can't do it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you only grind blind burrows, that's kind of the thing. I am not interested in that. I just grind whatever nightmare comes my way. Keeps it interesting, keeps it real. That and doing it with the community is fun. So that's always good. Yeah, like there are a lot of routes though that you can take if you are interested in that kind of thing. You know, you can follow whatever you want. I just don't. I wager the people that, you know, play blind burrows are gonna counter you on that, B7. They probably think blind burrows is the best. So I think I read some article saying that what blind burrows is like a great farm or something like that. So, you know, a lot of this stuff is personal taste. It comes down to it. There are things that I think that are dumb and stupid, but, you know, people may like them. Oh lol, injured adventurers. You ask me what I think is really dumb, this stupid injured adventurers thing. Like, what even is the point? Like, they're so weak that they die if a breeze falls on them. Necro doesn't have to ever worry about that. Just throw your spear and you're done. To be honest, for me, it's just, I don't worry about efficiency, because if you are worrying about efficiency that much outside of your build and gear, like, yo, like I said earlier, game is mechanical enough, yo. I want my leveling time to be as efficient as possible. Like, okay, if you enjoy that, you know, then I wish you well, but I think that the people that do that are a little bit, you know, they must be very fun people at parties. For me, at the very least, right, I'll just take on whatever affix I can. Like, if it's a decent enough affix, I really don't care about the speed. I'm just like, let's do it. Yeah, you do you as long as you're having fun, buddy. Yeah, sure. I mean, if you're into that, then go for it. You know, as long as you don't, like, force people, then it's fine. I believe the best part about gaming is always just letting people enjoy whatever they want to enjoy. That, to me, strikes me as the most important. Oh, Butcher's here. Come on, Butchie, let's fight. Where are you? Come on, you nerd. Lol, I'm so dead at low levels. Ugh. Screw you, butcher! This is so gonna be like a repeat of my whirlwind barb when I was testing it. Low levels amuse me. Exactly. So, you know, as long as you want to do whatever you want to do it. You know? The only thing I hate are people who promote that or who, you know, try to sound like they're forcing it down people's throats. If I feel that anyone is forcing it down somebody's throat, that's an instant ban for my stream. I do want to get a 30 viewer average, but I will never compromise my stream rules for that. So just be very aware I'm very strict on that stuff. You want to do what you want to do, you enjoy it, you know? Like I believe that everybody should just enjoy it their own way. Like, some people want to follow an efficient leveling route, do it. Do it. I hope you enjoy yourself and have fun. If that is what is fun for you. I don't, personally. But, you know, everybody should do what they want to do. Like, I might think you're dumb, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to stop doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Alright, nice death, right, Mike? But yeah, if you want to race for leaderboards, please do it. I will openly support that, and I hope you guys, whoever wants to race, I hope you guys get on the leaderboard, alright? Give RBNT a shout out when you're there. Hey, Lady Neo. There we are. Okay, back to town. Right? I think you do. I'm pretty sure you do.
Arms for the light. Well struck.
All right.
Let's have a look at. Father bless. What do you need? Not bad.
Thank you, Lady Neo. Appreciate that.
Well, you said.
All right. Almost forgot to actually upgrade the potion. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I can't do that yet. There you go. Instant retribution. Next offense will be a ban. What level do you start worrying about affixes? I usually start searching around level 20 plus, actually, to be perfectly honest. In fact, actually, you know what? I realize I just don't like that guy, so you know what? I'm gonna just ban him now. Keep in mind, I like viewership, but you know, if I find that your personality doesn't suit me, and you give me repeated reason to dislike you, I will just happily ban you from my streams. Plain and simple, yeah. So let's keep it all nice. Because as much as I love revenue and viewership, I'm not sacrificing for it. Yep. And I've realized that the more that I grow as a streamer, the less I give a damn. So if you break my vibe, or if you give me a reason to dislike you, like an honest reason to dislike you, I will just ban you from my stream. I really don't give a shit. But anyway, coming back to the topic at hand, I generally worry about gear around level 20 plus. Like I started looking at affixes then, because the first 20 levels go by in a flash anyway. Like they go by so fast that, you know, you're always changing gear. So beyond that, yeah. But to be fair, you know, when it comes to streaming, I also think that to an extent, a lot of streamers feel like they have to take it. Like because they want that viewership, and when you don't have a lot of viewers, it can feel like you need to sort of be accepting of everyone. But I realize that it's the opposite for me. I really just don't care. So, you know, I'm gonna do things my way, my own style. As long as, you know, as long as people don't rile me up or, you know, piss me off, then I'm fine. You know, you can do whatever you want, and I'm gonna leave you alone. But if you decide to irk me, like, I'm willing to sacrifice that short-term revenue, because it's not, for me, it's not worth the lack of mental peace. I like to have good vibes when I'm streaming. I like to have, you know, just chill out, good moments, fun with the crowd, that kind of thing, you know. And if people, like, don't vibe with that, or if your vibes are wrong, I will just remove people. Yeah, like, no, I don't mind if they troll, but I'm just gonna remove them, you know. I'm just not gonna have them on my premises, because I'd rather have a smaller but loyal family, you know. Yeah, I realized that I think as a streamer, fuck the big numbers. Like, of course I do want big numbers, but I'd rather get them slowly over time. If you don't vibe with me, I'm just gonna tell you straight, you don't vibe with me, you know, please find somewhere else to go. Because that's just how it is. At the end of the day, I have no trouble getting sponsors, deals, things like that. I don't worry about that. Rather, I just rather build up the good vibes with everybody around me. And, you know, as long as the people who are here are chill, you know, we're all having a good time, then that's fine. Now, I'd rather have that. And that way, stream is always a good place for people to hang out, you know, have a good time. At least that's the way I think, anyhow. Wow. This person really has a name like that? Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. Never mind. I can't even type it. How about that? If I see them again in the social, I will absolutely remove them. That is rather disgusting. But you see, people will always try and troll streamers this way, you know? But that's okay. Let them try that, because at the end of the day, that just goes to show the content of their character. And it's disappointing that humans are like that, but hey, that's why I want to keep this is why for me it's so crucial to keep the environment positive, you know? Yeah. And it's sick. No. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that, Briamhar. That's why I feel that, like, at the end of the day, it's up to us as streamers and creators to create the kind of environment that we want to have for our viewers. And you know, if people don't want to view my stream because of that, then, you know, they can walk away. I'd rather just have good people here enjoying the good vibes. As much as I can, I'm just gonna, you know, remove this kind of thing. I would if I was the kind of people to, like, you know, take them out, but I'm not. I think I found my favorite title. My favorite title is Anointed Aristocrat. That way I get to play it being a noble. Right? Right? Exactly, Brandon. When I saw that, I was like, yo, okay, but you're literally not worried about what people name their character? I've seen, but I mean, it's prevalent in a lot of video games as well. Destiny 2 has a literal clan. Did you know that Destiny 2 has a clan that supports abuse against women? Like, their clan name is openly open for everyone to see. Okay, I'm not gonna mention it on stream, but those who know. Destiny 2 has clans, entire clans named like that. I'm like, and no action is taken by Bungie. Like, yo, some of these companies are a little greedy for the money. That's why, as much as I like money and like, look, I'll be real. I live basically YouTube paycheck to YouTube paycheck. Okay, I don't have a lot of money in my life. That's why people sponsor me skins, people sponsor me mounts, that kind of stuff. I get it. I'm poor. I'm broke. But I would never be so greedy for money that I would compromise on my principles. That's just wrong. I hope someday that these people develop a conscience. No, I'm not a hardcore player, Chaos. I am only going to be a softcore player because my focus is mostly to make content for people. I'm just not a hardcore player because I'm not a pure streamer. I think for people who are pure streamers, that kind of thing is more entertaining for their viewers. But for me as a content creator, my focus is mostly just testing things, making sure things work, putting out the guides and tutorials. That's it for me. I'm not really into the whole hardcore game mode. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I love money and I love people, you know, being willing to sponsor me for stuff, but at the same time, I'd never be that greedy to the extent, you know? Oh, yes. It's always safer rather than calling them out on it. It's safer to just report and leave. Yep. I think at the end of the day, I just want, I just want, oh, thank you, Boop, for that update. Yeah, maybe they were, but like, there's a lot of that stuff that goes around, you know. It's crazy. Like, I've seen a lot of this everywhere, you know, and that's why I think it comes back to what I was saying earlier, you know. I just want this stream to be a place of good vibes and good times for everybody, you know. Of course, it's not possible to only have, you know, the best vibes, the best place, but I want to try, you know. I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but I want to try. That's my goal. Try and make sure that this place has that for people, that people can be here, relax, and enjoy themselves in a reasonable, well, relatively reasonable environment. For some reason, this is feeling slower than my storm. And I don't know why. Give me a second. Like, I keep feeling like maybe it'll actually be better to go pure storm. Let's see. Fair enough, Briamhar. Like, I also think that that's one of the reasons why I like Diablo. Like, I can go solo if I want to, but, you know, at the very least, I can build up a clan full of trustworthy people. You know, and I've got good people keeping an eye out. You know, making sure that people follow the rules, that kind of thing. You know, that I think is worth far more. Well, that's true. Blizzard says, no, you can only play when you have friends. Because this is important. We must all have friends now. You know, I genuinely think pure storm makes for much faster leveling. Especially because you can fast cast the lightning. Nope, this is definitely the faster way to level the Druid. And of course I'll switch into Storm Wolf later. Well, this was a good experiment. It was a nice little for fun experiment. Please ain't paying your bills. But what if they are, bro? What if secretly Blizzard is paying your bills? What then? What happens then? But you know, sometimes I, like, guys, sometimes I totally feel that way, you know? Like, I'm not kidding. But sometimes, like, legit, alright? I swear this is not me being an asshole, but haven't you ever seen those situations where somebody's like, I think you should play the game this way. I think that, you know, this is better than that. Do you know how much I hate that? I'm like, homie, if you're so good at it, why don't you become a content creator? You know? Why are you here telling me on my content? Like, do you have some kind of instability that is causing you to do this? Like, who hurt you, homie? Who hurt you to make you like this? Like, is there something that I'm missing, homie? You know, we doing something wrong here? Cause I'm telling you, these people, they ain't even channel members on my stream. They've never donated a cent to me. Like, who the hell are you to tell me anything? How about you shut your mouth? You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I really feel like that. Like, I try not to feel like that, but sometimes I do. Because, like, some people, like, they just want to say everything. You know, like, it's like this verbal diarrhea that comes out of their mouth. And they really just don't stop it. I'm like, yeah, I'm just like, no, I just ban them. I just ban them, kick them out. Or, like, some people are, like, super annoying. Then they try to, like, join the clan. I'm like, maybe this is why you don't have friends. You know, like, if you weren't an asshole, maybe people would actually like you enough to want to be in a clan with you, you know? Like, some people really, they don't understand that they annoy the fuck out of people, and I just don't want to be around them. Like, you ever meet those kinds of people that just make you so uncomfortable you just don't want to be around them? Like, it's like, homie, just be, like, can't you just be cool? Like, if you don't want to be cool, then, you know, you better find people that can be uncool with you, because it's not gonna be me, you know? Yeah, or like people that always try to, like, compare. They're like, hey, no, I'm doing something that's better than you. I'm like, then why don't you go be a content creator? Like, why are you telling me? You're not helping me, you're being an asshole. You know, it's like, you know, just go do your thing then. Like, why do you have to be here hanging around my peeps? My peeps like me. Why don't you have peeps that like you? Oh, right? Oh, God. Oh, dude, I hate the meta slaves so much, bro. Like, those people are wild, you know? Like, those people are like, oh my god, this isn't meta. Like, why are you doing this? Like, no, bro, this is meta, that's meta. You know, do you know how many fucking Whirlwind Barbarians used to tell me that, oh my god, your hammer build is so bad? Like, compared to... Whirlwind is like the best build in the game. It's like S tier, bro. And then what happened? Icy Veins changed hammer to a S tier build and Whirlwind to an A tier build. Several other websites followed suit because all of these people all, you know, like circle jerk. They don't think for themselves. And that's why I was thinking, like, you know, as much as I like Icy Veins, that's kind of a fact. All of these creator circles seem to circle jerk with one another. I'm not sorry for saying that. And then what? Now they're gonna say, oh my god, hammer build's the best, but I was doing hammer when everyone else was doing Whirlwind. Like, think for yourself. You see, I saw the value in hammer and I tried Whirlwind. And I proved to myself after getting the barb to level 40 that Whirlwind sucked, because a lot of its factors still depend on the exploit glyph, which the hammer already depends upon. So you may as well play a hammer, because you're gonna get the same results, except that you can skadoosh people in PvP with the hammer build and have less requirements along the way. Or unless their favorite creator, like, this is why, again, like, you know, people think I'm being pedantic, but I always say don't mention other creators here, because if you're here for Robot Nation. Robot Nation has certain policies. Robot Nation has certain ways of being. We do certain things because that is the way that I was taught gaming on other games. You know, don't ever follow for the sake of following. Think for yourself, because at the end of the day, what if you are the one that discovers the best way to play? Then everyone's gonna need to do everything possible in their power to just mimic a fraction of what your power is. You know, people brag about this and that and the other, but the fact of the matter is, look, anything is possible with the right gear, with the right stats, with the right combination. Who are you to say that this is right, that's wrong, blah, 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 blah. Like, if you've tested it and it works for you, that's great, but don't try and push it on other people, you know, with no good reason. That's why even in my own videos, I say, look, I'm doing this, you know, this works, I've tested it, it works, but if you find something better or you want to make your adjustments your way, do it. I'm not going to stop you. I'm not going to go to your house and beat you up and say, hey, you're not following this. You know, you need to do this exact thing. I'm like, what's the point? You know? Hammer build is great. Like, honestly, I think hammer is the best for leveling up based on what I've seen. Yeah, I think that at the end of the day, some people just are wild about what they believe in. And look, no offense intended, but these people need to get a hobby, because I don't think that they got a lot going on in their lives, you know? I like to test my own stuff, work my own way, but Paragon I feel can be a bit limiting, because there are literally, once you realize that vulnerable damage and crit damage are the most important, your whole Paragon board is about that. Exactly. Like, without naming names, you know, people worship a particular Nurgle follower who looks like a hobo, and somehow he's the best content creator for MMORPGs. Like, are you sure? What makes this guy so great? He looks like the guy that you find at the Renaissance Wizard Fair, just that he's not wearing a robe. It's, you know, a lot of these people, I feel like they got lucky at a time when not a lot of people were content creators. Now the industry is oversaturated. I'm not denying that they put in some hard work. I'm sure they did. But, you know, a lot of it is in this industry is luck as well. It's the timing of when you get in. But I'm gonna, like, my way is that I want to beat that luck by making sure that what I do is something that everybody can enjoy. And, you know, if it takes a little bit of extra effort, well, it's all right, because I got talent in spades. I'm a rapper, I can sing, you know, I've got a lot going for me, so I'm not jealous about these people. I'm gonna make it my own way. You know, that's my ninja way of life. I'm gonna do it my way, and when I get to the top, you know, I'm gonna get to the top with me and my community, with me and my crew. You know, and nobody's gonna tell us that we needed a handout to do it, or that I got famous because of somebody else. No, we did it on our own. Oh damn, that's nice, Brandon. I'm looking forward to playing Ice Shard Sorcerers, you know, in season 1. I actually would really enjoy that. Yeah, execution is its own skill. I don't deny that, you know. So
on the road.
I thoroughly agree. I think that's why for me it's just so crucial that I do things my own way, develop my own way, and just find a way to make sure that, you know, whatever it is that I'm doing, that people enjoy what it is that I'm doing. And if they enjoy that and have a good time, then that's all I can really ask for, can I?
Anything else?
Well, I mean, Whirlwind was the S tier build that every creator hyped. I don't blame them for that because I'm so small time that people don't even know I exist, which is fine. You know, like, I'm okay with that. You know, people don't know I exist. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not bothered. But that's the reason, because every creator hyped it up. Then everybody found out Hammer was better. But all along, when I played Hammer, I felt that this is much faster because one hit, whack. I went into PvP and I killed somebody 10 levels higher. Whack. Like, yo. Well, Whirlwind was nerfed hard because of the uniques, and like it was good because of exploits and bugs. That's the same thing. That's why, like, sometimes the cheesy builds, like, they work, but they hit these levels because of exploits, bugs, or things that are unintended. I think there's also more nerfs coming for the Hammer and for the Shred Druids. So yeah, these are unintentional according to Blizzard. And that's why, like, for me, I want a build that's strong based on its fundamentals. Get them likes. I'm gonna do the push-ups right now. Tell you what, I don't normally perform in the mornings, but fuck it, y'all deserve a performance. So I'ma do a freestyle rap as soon as I come back from the push-ups. Y'all deserve it. Thank you for helping me hit 30. You know, someday we're gonna maintain 30, and I hope that I can continue to be the kind of creator that you guys enjoy. I'm not very entertaining. Well, I'm more factual than entertaining, but I hope that that can resonate with the people who prefer the facts and a good chat. You know, I'm hoping for that. Anyway, push-ups and I'll be back. Well, that, and I'm gonna have a lot of muscles for summer, so summer bod, shirtless streams, yeah? Okay. Now. We need some music up in this business. Let me go find some old school beats, alright? I need some old school stuff. Sedavi's one of my favorites. He's got a lot of the good stuff. Let me try this out. Okay, ladies and gents, I'm a freestyle for the gents in chat. I hope you guys enjoy this. When I first started out, so many people all came up, made me shout. They all say, hey man, why you doing this? Meta slave this, meta slave that, tier list this and that, man. I say, fuck that, let me rap. Let me tell you why I hit you with the boom bap. Because I know that sometimes you gotta way to go your own way to grow. Honestly, that's a fact. So many people told me I'd never be nothing with that. But that's okay, cause I find their attitude is whack. They don't understand that this is a life fact. You cannot do the same thing someone else did just to get to the top. You gotta be your own person. You gotta be your own persona, not a fursona. I don't wanna see those people coming up and woof 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 in chat. Nah, that ain't my vibe. If you wanna do that, keep it to your bedroom, alright? I hope you guys understand, because I'm not that sort of man. Alright. All jokes aside, I hope you guys understand my vibe, because so many people in this industry, they all wanna be clones of everybody that they see. They wanna be the next XQC, they wanna be the next ninja, they wanna be the next Pokemon, or maybe they go OnlyFans with the Amaranth name, but that's okay. That's not for me. I'd rather be like Eminem. I'm underground. From infinite down, I'm gonna be the rapper with the unique freestyle sound. Kinda like a maze on Destiny 2, but sorry, my vibes aren't good. I'm more of a screw you. That's the kind of dude that I am. So that's how I'm gonna vibe every single time. I may not be the one that's amazing, but that's okay, because you know that I'm the craziest in the game, yeah? I will try to be as hot as Pokey for, you know, like summer, okay? We'll compare my shirtless streams to how Pokimane streams with makeup, because, you know, I'm obviously not going to use makeup, but we'll try. Well, I mean, I'm not going to comment on anybody's appearance, because, you know, at the end of the day, people got things that they like, you know? So some people like certain appearance styles, some people prefer certain things. Like, I'm certainly not gonna call them out for their taste or whatnot, like that's not me. But if, you know, people find her attractive, then that's okay. I got my own taste, but, you know, I'm certainly not gonna say somebody's ugly or something like that. Like, yo, that's probably not cool. Yeah, taste is a very subjective thing. Well, okay, that one I have to state for a fact that I am just joking about that, because a lot of furries, well, as long as they don't take it to an extreme, are pretty cool people. Like, I got no I also don't have anything against that, because some furries are hella funny and entertaining, and I do enjoy their company. It's the weird ones that I don't like, the ones that get a little too into that. Like, yo, keep it to your bedrooms, all right? If y'all wanna go yif, then keep it to the bedrooms, all right? But again, I don't have a problem with furries. Most of them are pretty much normal people. They just have their own. They just like their animal stuff, and like, hey, you know, that's fine with me. But as long as they don't get too weird about it, it's okay. I always been crazy, Johnny, right from the day one. Yeah, I mean, like I said, Hank, there's a lot that take it a little too far, and that's the only thing I got a problem with. If they don't take it too far, that's fine, you know. It's just people being. I mean, some of you may not know, but I have my own tastes when it comes to stuff like that. I'm not furry, but like I said, I've got my own taste, and it would be very uncool of me to judge somebody else for what is essentially their personal taste. Like, you know, they got a right to live their own way, you know. They got a right to be heard, to be free. So even if they, you know, even if I don't agree with what, you know, they do or what they like, I'm not gonna judge them, or I'm not gonna dislike them for it, or judge them based solely on that. But, you know, truth is the truth. Sometimes things are a little weirder than they should be. And in those circumstances, then 100% I'm gonna judge your ass. What the hell is a furry? Nothing. You don't need to know. Nobody tell him. Oh no, we've educated another person on a furry. But yeah, pretty much what Brandon says. Well, yeah, true. Neko, people who like Neko Mimi are mostly the weebs. Oh lol. Basically, any Asian video game, you're gonna have one, at least one lolicon race, and you're gonna sorry, I shouldn't say lolicon. You're gonna have one lolly / shota race, and you know that one is for the lolicons, and then you're gonna have one that is some kind of cat or dog beastman, or a rabbit beast race. That is often true, but because these are the themes in like. Well, I guess it wouldn't just be like Japanese manga. It's also a theme in Korean manhwa. So yeah, that's very normal. It is about the animal to human ratio. Bro, I don't even know what that is, but you scaring me, homie. I don't know what this Nekopara is. Sounds frightening. Usually the lolly players are for PvP reasons. Like the Western equivalent is that I play halfling for my PvP characters because halflings are tiny. Usually they are much tougher targets to hit, and they're usually fast as well. So if you can play, like, for example, halfling barbarian, it can get pretty hilarious. Assuming that it doesn't affect your actual DPS output, it gets pretty damn hilarious. Oh, okay, interesting. Yep. Does anyone remember there was a Warhammer Fantasy MMORPG that came out? They said it was gonna kill WoW and it failed super hard. But even in that one, right? I played dwarves were so good at PvP because they were shorter than everybody else. I also played the goblins, yeah, goblins and dwarves. Dwarves had like this Ironbreaker tank type race, but the Ironbreakers had this stupid ass skill that gave them 100% crit rate, which was hilarious as a tank. So I was like a two-handed warrior tank that just basically wasted everybody. It was fun. Then I played Goblin Shaman as well, because Goblin Shamans could dish out massive DPS, so that was nice. So yeah, that was I can definitely understand the WoW folks doing that. Makes sense to me. No, I just call them gnomes. But I have weird pronunciations for other things. I pronounce a lot of things really funny. Dwarves are generally pretty scary, yeah, because they usually have high defense stats. They can be very difficult to remove. That, and they can kneecap you. If you ever played the Dungeons of Nalbayuk, I play that as a relaxing game sometimes. But Dungeons of Nalbayuk, whenever I'm stressed, it's so funny because the dwarf always goes like kneecapper when he's attacking. It's so funny. It makes me laugh every time. I love that. I mean, you can pronounce it however you want. You know, the name Jacqueline, you can pronounce it Jaqueline if you want. You can pronounce Aaron as Aaron. I know some of y'all be catching those references, but yeah. You can do whatever you want. Pronounce things whatever way you want. Alright? As long as it doesn't offend the person whose name you're pronouncing. You can pronounce Daryl Darrell. Or Dorel. Like I always do with my buddy Daryl. But I call him Dorel. What? No, I don't know that. You sent me a quick message on Discord. Okay. Let me just trample that one thing. Ah, yes. But of course. That's why I didn't carry it too far, boo. But thank you. Oh my god, Atarox. Aatrox. Yes, you can do that. Dude, this game right now makes me understand why girls say I have nothing to wear, because my druid is literally like permanently in poverty clothing. The druid has no good skins in this game. I was actually gonna make a YouTube short about that, although there's a different one that I'm posting today. But I was actually gonna make a YouTube short about that because druids literally have nothing to wear. There are no good outfits for the druid. My druid looks like a hobo. I don't like it. Druids need cooler skins. Why did you hide shirt and pants? What? So basically your druid is let me solo her from Elden Ring. You run around no shirt, no pants, loincloth, just a pot on your head. Fair enough. Why do druids need to be thin? No. Listen, okay? I love my girls thick. That's why Kaz is my best girl, because I love him thick. But anyway, if you discuss body mass, hand kit, that's fat phobic. All right, we can't say that. We can't do that on stream. What the fuck? Hand kit. You cannot say that. You cannot say that. Yo. That is inappropriate. Okay? Hey. Topic of race. Very sensitive. Okay? That is very, very close to breaking TOS, my man. Be glad Kaz isn't here, because you're gonna get a whacking. Anyway, bro, race. I told you. I have to time you out now. Dudes. Race is not a topic for stream, no matter what it is referencing. You want to talk about your own, that's fine, but, you know, even that is usually a no-no. Let's keep the chatter respectful as much as we can. Okay? I have no idea what Belveth even is. Y'all enjoy the world, boss. I'm just gonna mess around on this druid. Because I intended on testing something, but it failed so hard, so may as well just play Storm. The Storm is working anyway. So I'll probably just stick to my good old Storm Druid for Season 1. Let me see. I'll Google it. Oh, it's a League of Legends character. I see. What the hell are you guys talking League when this is a Diablo stream, nerds? Yeah, I'm probably gonna stick with Storm. Y'all League of Legends players. Hello, Coco Nutter, what's up? And no, I find Pulverize weak. The dependency on uniques is annoying. I want to minimize that for season 1, that's for sure. Because uniques are annoying to farm. Udyr is cooler, lol. Sounds like you guys are trying to challenge the Druid. Rude. No. Well, not for early and mid game. For late game, definitely. Because Pulverized Werebear, I don't know. It just wasn't doing it for me. Like, it seemed cool, but it's not cool. Like, as soon as I was playing it, I just didn't feel good about it, because not enough vulnerables. That's why I'm going Storm. 100% Storm, because, yeah, no. Vulnerability is too crucial. Ah, Spirit Boons, finally. I'm just messing around today and just having some fun with this. I have no idea what any of those words that you're saying mean, but alright. I'm gonna just let you say them, because they're not offensive. I mean, it could be good in season 1, but I still want to limit unique dependency. The more that we can limit unique dependency, the better. And that's the only reason I don't go Pulv with Werebear anymore. Because that much unique dependency, not healthy, in my opinion. Nah, talk about whatever you want, I don't really care, guys. As long as I don't miss any important chats, which I'm sure you alert me about. I'm fine. Y'all want to talk about your league? Talk about your league. I'm chill. I'm relaxed. I'm relaxed.
Anything else?
Hey, Luz. As long as we chill and vibe in a healthy manner, I'll never have a problem with that. Nerd. By the way, thank you to everybody who has liked the stream. All right, make sure you guys hit that like button. If you do, it is very important, especially if you're one of the first 100 viewers. And since we don't have 100 viewers, please like the stream by all means. The more you do it, the better. Terraria, you guys are wild. Try to survive, buddy. Try to survive. Okay, let me do my push-ups and then we'll carry on. I'm also gonna go to the washroom, so BRB.
Pinchilin.
Who's the weirdo that's spamming sounds in my Discord? And B7, what's the bug? That just sounds like bad luck, buddy. Yep, push-ups done. Now we're gonna hit Turdolrar. So I can unlock my spirit boons. What the fuck, Boog? Bro, what are you doing? This is what Boog does when I'm away. Alright, see you later, Brandon. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate those of you that hung out with the sound on. Well, you can join if you want. I don't mind. No, I've got about an hour to go. I rarely end too soon.
Wow. No sense in me ending early. And you gotta do it again in season 1, but honestly, it's not too difficult. Literally just playing the game, you'll get it done.
There's no new character coming, Coco Nutter. Again, I urge you not to view random ass information by random ass people, because as far as I know, the new character was for Diablo Immortal, the Blood Knight. There's no new character for us. So, unless there's some information that I'm not aware of, Coco Nutter, I highly suggest you not watch misinformation by other weirdos, because most of the time it will lead you astray. Your choice though. But yeah, there's no new character as far as I'm aware for Season 1 for Diablo 4. Nothing can be played like that, Boo. Listen. In fact, some of these sounds added to the soundboard may also be copyrighted, so just be very, very careful. I would rather prefer you only play sounds that are already in the in my Discord, because those are verified. But even a 1 second soundbite from a song, if it's identifiable by YouTube, means no revenue for the whole stream. So yeah, thanks for asking that at least, because it's very important. Yep, like I said, if there was gonna be a new character, Coco Nutter, I'd tell you about it. If I didn't post the information, no need to bother with it. But I mean, it's up to you if you want to trust other people over the robot. But you know, like I said, if I didn't post about it, that means it doesn't exist.
Your efforts are futile. You will join them in eternal misery.
Well, I don't think Blizz cares about getting accused of Day 1 DLC, but they still have a lot of balancing to resolve, so I'm pretty sure that they won't release something new so soon. Yeah, we know, Kaylin. I was just explaining to Coco Nutter. If I didn't post about it, it's probably untrue. So, like I said, where you get your information is very important. You can choose where you want to get your information. You can choose to listen to other sources other than me. Like I said, it's all your choice. I don't care what you guys do, but I don't recommend it. Like it's, you know, up to you, Coco Nutter, up to you. But the people who do best, they choose to trust only Robot. Like I said, your choice. Because there's nothing that I hate more, and I've banned people for this, than bringing me misinformation. The one thing I do not stand for is false information or untrue information. No problem, Stepanovic. And hello, Riot. Good morning to you. Well, good afternoon for me. How you doing, buddy? Okay, then in that case, I'll have to ban you, Hankit. It was fun knowing you. It's fun knowing you, buddy. And my leveling guides will be released every season, so if something changes, you guys will know about it because I'll be doing it. But I'm pretty sure the Storm Druid will still be fine for leveling in Season 1. I'm probably going to go Storm Druid to endgame as well, because Pulverized Werebear just didn't do it for me. The dependency on uniques was too annoying. So yeah. Ah, it's okay. I'm not gonna ban Hankit. I've known him for too long to ban him. Unless he does something really bad, which I don't think he will. Most of it's unintentional, so I really don't have a reason to ban him anyway. I just joke about it. But I'm not gonna ban him, honestly. Yes. Turn the notifications on. Alright. I will always release new information every Diablo season, so you guys will always be updated with the most current information. So, Krista Jan, turn on your notifications and come to the streams when you can. It supports me. I literally make my rent money off your viewership, so as long as you're viewing the content and coming to streams, I'm happy.
It's all ash.
Well, yeah, if it was ever intentional, then sure. Most of the time it's unintentional, so I don't know. But usually if I've known the person long enough, then unless it was like super serious, I'm usually like... But probably the only thing that I would caution anyone against is like, don't make judgments about body type. Don't make judgments about body type. The reason is because, like, you all know that Kaz is my wife, right? But I have a preference for, you know, bigger body types. That doesn't bother me at all, and I love Kaz exactly the way she is. So, similar to that, right? We should never make a judgment, like, because certain words can hurt people. All right, no matter how silly we may think that these things are, I've learned in my time as a streamer that genuinely it can make a difference to somebody who's lurking the stream and seeing something, and then they see people like joking about something that they're sensitive about. It can really turn them off. So for that reason, there are certain things that I will not allow jokes about, and that is why I just ask that, you know, those kinds of things, yeah, race, genders, body types, illnesses, things like that, these are all no-goes for us, because, you know, at the end of the day, we want to be an absolutely inclusive community that loves and cares about people of all kinds, you know? So, yeah. And besides, a lot of things are preference, you know? There are people who have strong preferences for certain things, even if you may not like that yourself. And I think that sometimes if we judge them for that, you know, then we are doing exactly what we would hate to be judged for ourselves. At least that's what I think. And bravos, yeah. Hey, man. But listen, thank you for keeping the notifications on. That's all good, right? You don't have to catch them on my streams. I'm sure you're busy enough with a lot of things that you have to do. So I hope that things are going well for you, man. I seen you working on a new book, by the way. Are you gonna write it? I didn't know clearly because I think you mentioned something about AI, but you're gonna actually write the book though, right? Yeah, I did. I mean, I'm busy most of the time to comment, but I do keep up with most people. I always stay current with my ear to the ground. You never know what you might hear. Plus, my uncle's a writer. They recently published as well, but they're self-published. It was their dream, so I tried to support wherever I can. I'm actually like supposed to do a reading of some sections of their book, and I do the voices for a lot of their characters as well. Sure, White Wolf, what kind of tips you want? Many people in chat could give you tips as well. But the biggest tip that I can give you is follow my build guides. They will never lead you wrong. I don't think anyone who is a serious writer would use a ghostwriter unless there was like something like they created the story and the environment. I thought about it because I've got ideas for stories, but I don't have time to write it myself. So I have considered that, but definitely not. It's definitely not something I want to, you know, do now. I need a lot more funds for that. But I'm always interested in what my peeps are doing. You never know. There's always good things that you can learn. And as always, thank you to everybody keeping the stream on. Okay, means a lot. I appreciate it. You know, I love the music in Turtle Raw the most. I don't know why, but this place soothes me. And I hope you're doing good, Mr. Bravster. Yeah? I actually got one of the Bravo apples yesterday. It was pretty... No offense, Bravo. The Bravo apple was pretty bad. Not sweet like our Bravo, okay? So I'm not buying Bravo brand again. But they look so nice in red. Okay? I'm gonna tell you that much. They look so nice in red, but... Yeah, Where's the shrine?
I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold.
Your chat is working. I can see you, Book. But I think sometimes, you know, YouTube has problems, so sometimes messages don't post. It happens to me too. Like my chat, other than your message, just got obliterated. But I was able to see everything else before then. YouTube just sometimes has a bit of a shit fit. Well, I'm glad that made you chuckle, man. And my answer to that, which class do I think is OP? Every class can be OP if you know how to build it. So that would be my advice. You should pick a class that you like because there's builds for every class too. If you like Necromancer, then take my Bone Necromancer build. It's very good. Yeah, YouTube, right? And this is the thing that live streamers have had a problem with for the longest time. Live streamers have always said to YouTube that we need a better chat interface because the only reason we're falling behind Kick and Twitch is not the revenue. It's not the system that we've got going on. Twitch stole our super chat system to begin with, but I'll tell you this much. YouTube just needs a better interface for the live chat. It needs to stop having errors all the time. That's what turns people off. There you go, White Wolf. My mod, Boog, has already linked you to the guide. All you gotta do is follow that guide and you'll be alright. Yeah, Boog's been doing a great job of modding recently, so I really appreciate it. Bravo did a lot of that for me back on a game that must not be mentioned. So let me just say I appreciate all my mods. Hey Triple L, what's up, man? How you going? I hope you're doing good. I hope everyone is doing good today. Thank you all for watching my stream with the sound on. All right, it is greatly appreciated.
Druid, you remember the spirits after all. I am bound to a carcass, rotting in the grove of fame. Cut me free.
Well, following a build is probably the best way to stop doing that. That and watch streams constantly to learn. The biggest tip I can give you is watch these streams. Learn how I do things. Because the more you watch, the better you'll get at the game. I mean, Robot Nation, if you caught our PvP segment last night, we pretty much dominated, so yeah. The best way to learn is by seeing what pros like myself and several others do. Yep, sounds like you need a robot build. I'm doing good, Triple L. My dad's doing better, so trying to get as much work time as I can. Yes, enjoy zenning out to some Diablo. That sounds good. Okay. I wish you and your brother very well with the anger management. Well, good. Welcome to the game. Like I said, as long as you follow the builds on this channel, you'll be fine. Teaching people how builds are made. Not really, because I think that they'll, to an extent, there'll be people that just don't like to make builds. There'll be people that just don't get into that system. So I wouldn't teach them how to make builds. I'm just going to give them the builds directly. If anybody ever wanted to learn how to make builds, they'd find the information themselves anyway, if they were super interested in becoming a build creator. Besides, I don't need more competition, you know? And you know me. I'm a super chill streamer, but at the same time, I'm also someone who is not one of those kumbaya we all sit around the fire types. I'm like, look, if you're my competition, I will destroy you, boy. There's only Robot Nation. End of story. Ain't no competition allowed. Anybody want competition? Well, they can compete with my fist. Sounds like your brother and doesn't know what he's doing either, White Wolf. I hope he follows my guides too. Of course I am. Because why would I help my enemies? And you know, people always say other streamers are not your enemies. Are you sure? I know who my friends are. But if somebody wanted to compete with me, no, I would break them absolutely. You know, so they stay in their lane, I stay in mine. You want to compete with me, I'ma open you up. I'ma give you the Iron Shakes finishing move. Put him in a camel clutch. Oh yeah. I will give them the thumb of glory, but it will be my glory. Eagle spirit. Let me offer to the eagle. Wee. Now I can activate my spirit boons. Hey Pen, how you doing? Okay, Turtle Roar is now done. I gotta do my push-ups again. Gotta get my summer bod on, okay? Because when summer comes, guys, I need to compete with Amaranth with my shirtlessness. Oh, I was trying to test a mixed druid build. It failed absolutely, so probably in season 1. Now I'm just messing around for fun. I'm gonna delete this character after, but I'm just gonna play, like legit, I'm just gonna play a storm druid, like a normal storm druid. That's it. For my leveling process. After that, I will probably go storm wolf. But yeah, it is, And may I reiterate, Storm Wolf, yes. I mean, Storm Wolf is the most common build anyway in PvP that you'll see. Mostly because Grizzly Rage gives you a very, very long unstoppable. Good enough to murk people, if you know what you're doing. But yesterday, I think me and my crew, we wiped out. Aw, thank you, Bravo, you kind man. Well, guess I'm doing more push-ups then. I just got 50 added, so I'll try and clear them in sets of 10 as fast as I can. There is a storm build for your brother. It's on my channel. Boog, if you're still here, would you kindly fetch him the Storm Druid build, the mid-game one? Everything that you need is already on the channel. Just search for it. The best way to farm uniques, Triple L? Well, what I can tell you is that there is a gambling tool that is online. It's called a gambling tool because it was originally used for obols, but it's also a great way of targeting uniques. Here it is. So you can see if you can target farm via this tool, Triple L. Basically, I'll pick, let's just say Druid right now. I'm filtering for Druid. I need Greater Staff of the Crone. It'll tell you which dungeons generally have a higher chance of dropping it. So if I were looking for Great Staff of the Crone, I'd probably visit Lost Archives and Ancient Lament, and I'd probably run those two normal dungeons, and I just target farm it to see how fast I could get it. That would be basically it. Yep, that'd be about right. You could also hit up Serpent's Lair constantly. That's another option. So yeah, that would be right. That would be about right. Yeah, Helltide chests don't care about the slot. Uniques can drop from anything. You cannot target farm by the Helltide. So dungeons are still the best way. Most people will just spam a normal dungeon until they get the unique they need. Hey Nathan, how's it going? depends, Rhythm. For some builds, the what you call it, the unique is like literally a critical part of the build. So I would say that, of course, you can just play around and get your stuff, but may not be as wise, because for druids, they are very unique dependent. So that might be something that needs to be considered. So for druids, druid are probably the only character where I would end up doing target farming. Nightmare dungeons are indeed one of the best ways to level, because you can fight way above your level. My stream timings are listed in the stream description, but I don't normally stream in the mornings, so my streams are mostly at night my time. So you can check my stream description for my stream times and then translate it into your own time and figure it out from there. Yeah, very true. But I would say that that would be fine for every character except Druid. Druid, no, it's too critical for the Druid, unfortunately. Like, if it wasn't for that, you know, by all means, I'd say, hey, absolutely, man, you know, you can do whatever you want. But yeah, I have to say that for the Druid, unfortunately, that does not work. Solely because of how the Druid is. Like, the Druid's very nature is unique dependency, and that is the problem. Like, the problem, you know? Like I said, if not for that, I'd be fine, but unfortunately, that is how it is. Yeah, so Druid is the only one where I would, like, force myself to target farm, but other than Druid, I probably wouldn't bother. Like, I would usually just get the uniques along the way. If he's using Pulverized Werebear, then I can understand why he said that, Hankit. Because he doesn't have a choice. For him, he is stuck using frickin' Sealies. Which again is why I stopped my Pulverized Werebear. Because I just find it worthless. No, I have no interest in Thorns. I may try it at level 100. But definitely not before that. Before that, straight hammer. It is easy and it works well. Oh, Tornado Wolf. I guess it could work. Tornado Wolves usually just get murked in PvP. I guess they could be good for PvE, I don't know. I have no interest in the Tornado Wolf. It doesn't strike me as a very strong build. That's probably just because you are not ready to face Elias yet. Elias requires some knowledge of his patterns, so if you can't do it at 58, then just don't push yourself. Do it at 60. I did it at a low level for fun because I could. But if you're clearing level 71s with no problem and you're doing it efficiently, then don't sweat it too much. Just relax and then, you know, when you're ready, go in. It's for speed farming, I guess. I'm probably just gonna go like basic Druid instead, which would probably farm faster. At least in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, but we shall see. I plan on doing it exactly for this, well, in the season 1 with my season 1 Druid. See you later, more vodka. Alright, time to clear some of those push-ups from Bravo's tips. Managed to get 14 cleared. I still owe 36. Yep, good job. Like, don't worry about what level you kill him on. The most important thing is that you're comfortable doing it. My Necro did it at 53. I think my Rogue did it level 58. So yeah, it's not about what level you do it. I did those as like challenge runs. Like, you just do what you feel is good for you. That's what you need to worry about. No problem, Bravo. Thank you very much for the tip. I hope you have a good rest. Thank you for hanging out, man. I appreciate it. The only way I'd reload the same map, like I said, is on this Druid because I'd be forced to.
I have spoken.
Yep, I have indeed spoken. Oh, yes, indeed. You can also get, now this is something I'll cover more in Season 1, but you can use that aspect that allows you to shout. And then when you shout, you generate fury. That one's very good. I love that aspect. But the other reason why I like Hammer Barb is because it's got very few requirements. Unlike a lot of the others, there aren't a lot of problems with the Hammer Barb. Okay, let's go clear another 14 push-ups. Phew. Now I just owe 22. One second. Good, I'm happy to hear that. Wow. Got some random progress reward. Okay, let me see. Aw, thank you, Mike. Appreciate that. Well, that's another set of push-ups for me. I appreciate you, Mike. I will add you as a Discord friend later and then bring you into the Discord tonight. Okay. Okay. Six plus 10, 16. So I was at 22 before, plus 16 equals 38. Okay, 38's my new total. Phew. Let's do it. Gotta love the challenge.
Well struck.
It's a dangerous world. Come make it less so.
Okay. As soon as I get in that dungeon, I'll go clear some more push-ups. Woo. Love it. Workout is the best. And thank you to everybody who keeps the sound on just to support me. Okay, I appreciate that tremendously. Without y'all, paying rent would be a dream. Oh, 1 second, guys, before I do my push-ups. Let me just quickly check this thing. Ugh, this is stupid. What a waste of my time. Sorry about that. I'm gonna do the push-ups in a second. Some dumb article got sent to my inbox, and after checking it, it was literally a waste of time. Okay, push-ups. Just gonna do quick sets of 10 so I can avoid any injury. Now we owe 28 left. Let's go. Telling you guys, my summer bot is gonna compete with Amaranth. Oh, thank you for subscribing, Chaos XD, lol. What a name. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. No, of course not. I mean my pectoral muscles, man. Gotta have them awesome pecs, you know? There's just 11 more souls. Exactly, Hankit, exactly. Okay, barrier dispelled. Let's go. Well, yes. That's why people rarely do it in T3. But most of the time, you are forced to, especially if you're running a new character. Once I unlocked World Tier 4, I was like, hell yeah. World Tier 4 Cinders, oh yeah. Then I stopped bothering with Helltides. Because if you despo for the uniques, right, there's only one way to get them anyway. Go spam that Digione. Yep. Get zapped, Kargosh. You are no match for the blades of a Templar. Oh, you're on your barb. You're Barbarian. Super Webe Rush. I guess you could say, I am the storm that is approaching. When it comes to Diablo 4, I am reclaimer of my name. Okay, time for push-ups. That's another 10. So just 18 left to go. Ah, Altar of Bishibosh. One of my favorites. I love this one. Yeah, it's already on my channel, dude. Yeah, it's called the... Just look for my mid-game Druid build. This is exactly what I'm using. I was just testing some stuff. That's all. I'll get you the build link in a second. Here you go. This build link for Korean dude, because I don't know how to type your name. This is the build that I'm using. It's already on my channel. Everything that I use will be on my channel already. I was testing something else today, but since it failed, I'm just entertaining the crowd by zapping people. But yeah, everything that I ever do will always be available to you guys as well. No problem, Winnex. Hey, Winnex, what's up? But yeah, please enjoy. I promise you, every season I'll always have the best stuff. Next season, you'll see me playing this as well. Because for leveling, this is the most effective. Aww, thank you, Jason. Alright, that's another 10 push-ups added to the list, which I'm actually going to clear right now. Can you build Druid Mommy Starbucks build? If you pay me enough to infringe on their copyright, sure. Hell yeah. Okay, 18 more push-ups to go. Now I'm gonna hit one more dungeon, clear those push-ups, and then gonna have a good time. Thank you, Jason, my friend. My friend. I appreciate you. But let me quickly check something very important. Aha, so this is how it's done. Ah, そうですよね.
What? What? How?
Okay. Sorry, because PayPal implemented this new thing, right? I cannot get tips above a certain amount. So I just wanted to test their system. But I mean, either way, you know, I appreciate whatever you guys do. So I don't need to worry too much. Thank you, thank you. I just wanted to test the PayPal system myself. And it's fairly easy to use, so I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. Oh shit, I screwed up. I only did it for one. LOL. LOL. Absolute failure. I was supposed to confirm all the information. LOL. LOL. I'm very intelligent, guys. Okay? I'm sure you guys know my intelligence. Oh, I think there were a lot of cases where people are using PayPal for like weird shit. So now, like for example, like if Twitch pays me, like just as an example, Twitch pays me, right? There's no withholding, but when it's the individual, as in my viewer actually donates to me, then, well, let's just say that there is some rules to that. So yeah, I cannot immediately like get my money no matter what it is, but like I'm okay with this system, and the only reason I'm okay with this system is because it's very easy to use. You know, all I have to do is just especially because mine is a virtual service. I'm a streamer, right? It's just bada bing, bada boom, and we're good to go. That's all we gotta really do. So it's a one-step process. It takes all of 5 seconds. I just wanted to try it now because I wanted to like see whether it would be easy to use the system. Yes, it's mostly for tax reasons. Excuse me. It is absolutely for tax reasons because a lot of people hide their earnings and stuff. So I do not blame them. I do not blame them at all. I mean, as long as they create an easy system for us as the providers of said like streaming service or whatever, as long as it's a easy process to use it, then it's fine. Like nobody's going to, oh my god, the unequipped pants are the worst. Ugh. Please give me something decent. Why do I not have loincloth here? I need whatever looks like a loincloth. Yeah, okay, that works. All the helmets suck. All the helmets legit suck. There's not a single good one. I mean, I guess I could cosplay as like freaking Ursula from the Little Mermaid, but who wants to do that? Oh, the eagle helm's pretty cool. I mean, hey, if you think Ursula's cool, you know, far be it from me to dissuade you about that. I respect your taste. Yeah. No, Hankit's talking about the tax collectors. But I mean, look, the thing is, right, and look, I know what I'm about to say is not really popular, but a lot of people unfortunately evade taxes. And it's the richest people that do it. How do I know? I used to be an accountant. And you know what my specialization was? Taxation! So yeah, a lot of people, if they can avoid paying tax, they will. So I'm pretty sure that what you said about PayPal is correct. It's not so much money laundering, I think it's taxation. That's why, because, you know, my PayPal is marked as like business for, you know, streaming, whatever. Yeah. Like they have to like monitor this. So, I mean, depending on the amount that I get, I could like say I'm getting a bit more or this and that. But I'm just very chill, like, because it's all ad hoc. You never know. You never know when you're gonna receive this, when you're gonna receive that. So if they're just gonna withhold, then it's fine. It's okay for me. How do you not pay your tax? First of all, that's illegal. You will get arrested for that. Asking that question is also a very, very bad idea because doing so will get you arrested. So even I'm gonna take it as a joke this time, but if you ever ask that question on stream, it's a bannable offense. Guess what? Criminal activities are illegal to be discussed on stream. And FYI, not paying your taxes is criminal. Is a criminal offense. It's a felony. So discussion of criminal activities equals ban. Be very careful what you say. Keep in mind, any transcripts, anything that you say on a stream is a public place. The government could, in future, pull up my stream and say, on this stream, on this day, at this time, you said, how do I not pay taxes? And later in future, it shows that at the age of, like, let's say 30, you chose not to pay taxes via whatever means. So you already had the intention from when you were young. You see? Yeah. I'm sure many people use that joke in the US, but I'm telling you, okay? I had to take criminal law as well. Be very careful. Anything you say in a public place can be held and used against you. This is a life lesson, okay? This is a life lesson. Take it from me. No matter how innocent, you post one, you know, as we Asians say, you post one small shit, they come after you. Really. It's so dangerous. You have to really be very careful, guys. Even jokes these days can be used against you in a criminal court of law or as a criminal offense, because how do you prove intention? How do you prove what your intent was at the time of making the statement? You can say it's a joke, I can treat it as a joke, but the criminal court may not. Be very careful, guys. Everything you say in a public space, you gotta. That's why anything you say, never say it in a public space, okay? Don't tweet about it. Don't be posting on Facebook. None of that shit. Y'all wanna say shit in public, right? Closed doors. No listening bugs. Do it underground where no signal for anybody to get it out. No recordings. None of that. Okay? Because anything can be used as a transcript of what you said. Yes, I am, because it was my job. It was literally my job to actually now these companies aren't evading tax, but they're minimizing what it's called is minimizing the incidence of tax. So let's say that a company would have had to pay say 500,000 in taxes, but there are some subsidies, there are some things that can help them. There are some ways that they can move the money around the group to pay less tax within that group. That that is what the companies do. Excuse my coughing, throat's still not recovered, but that is how companies pay less tax. And there's certain legal ways that they can move their money around. These methodologies are not available to individuals. Okay, as an individual, you have to declare your income to the government and all your earnings, and then you pay taxes on that. So please be very careful, guys. I don't make enough money right now, thankfully. And I'm just going to be very open about that. Thankfully, I do not make enough yet to be in a tax bracket where shit matters. But as soon as my income starts getting above a certain level, probably around when I start having 60 to 70 viewers per stream, it's going to be very important to be very, very careful about your taxes. No problem, Korean dude. I'm happy to help you guys. And thank you guys so much for enjoying my stream today. I'm going to go finish off my last 18 push-ups, and then I'm going to end the stream. You guys have been such a wonderful audience. Keep watching the streams. Keep supporting if you can. I will thank you deeply for this. Okay? I appreciate all of you that were here today. Thank you so much for watching and supporting. This is how I pay my rent, so thank you very much. 18 push-ups. Let's go. Yeah. I'll see you guys tonight, alright? So, I hope you guys have fun. Stream timings are in the description of the stream. Alright? I'll see y'all tonight. Y'all stay healthy and happy, alright? Catch you later. Don't develop a cough like me. Bye-bye. No, it was 18. It was 18, Shefty. I can guarantee you it was 18. But, I'll see y'all tonight. Bye!